I personally have called our congressmen directly to voice my warnings, to call upon them to act. If you're listening today or you're viewing this or you're catching this episode today, maybe that a friend is sending to you, I'm asking you to do the same. You need to reach out to your congressman right away. Let your voice be heard, but also continue to lift up your own voice in prayer forbidding this. That's what we have been doing for months on end. We know the strategy of the enemy. He's a destroyer. He's a killer. You think about this. The past 3 years, since February 24th, 2024, what is that? That's the day that Russia invaded Ukraine unprovoked. The war began. Last 3 years, over 1 million people have died in the Russia-Ukraine war. It's beyond horrible. And as I said a couple weeks ago, this never had to happen. Putin saw the weakness in America. He saw the weakness, pitiful weakness in Biden. What did Putin do? Putin seized this window of opportunity. That's what he did. It's a real question. Are we on the brink of war? And I'm not trying to sound ominous. This is not clickbait. We don't do that here at The Torch. We're talking about reality. God forbid that we would see that America would be plummeted into war, and we too must forbid this. It was back in June of this year, Putin said this. He said that if anyone, well, first of all, he said that Russia, they would use conventional missiles against the United States or any other European allies within striking distance if we continue to allow Ukraine to use Western missiles against them. And I quote Putin here. Putin says this, he says, the West was wrong in assuming that we will not use nuclear weapons. I'm going to quote that again. You need to hear this today. Please hear this. Guys, who are we? We're the watchers. We're the intercessors on the wall right now. We've got to rightly discern our times and our seasons, and we've got to know how to pray and know how to advance in our times and seasons. Putin said the West was wrong in assuming that we, Russia, will not use nuclear weapons. What a statement. He said that if someone threatens Russia's sovereignty or territorial integrity, we will use all weapons at our disposal. This should not be taken lightly, superficially, but professionally, end quote, by Putin.